In the 2 hours that passed, the streets were deserted.
Hello, Dungeon fans. It's Saturday night at the Liching Hour. I'm Kevin from Level 9. Tonight, as usual, on Saturday nights, we are playing the Apocrypha Adventure Card Game. I want to do this just a little bit. Tonight, we are rejoining our party of characters, Sam, Gabriella, and Dr. Zeus. We are rejoining them in the Seattle, Vancouver area for the fifth mission in the Book of Golems, set of missions. Tonight's adventure or mission is called Retropolis. Let's see, is there anything we need to... What did we do last week? So the crew tracked down a rogue toy that had was pushing the boundaries of sentiency, and had kind of kidnapped a kid, or her kid had taken her kid, and the team found her. They had to put her down. They through violence. They didn't necessarily weren't able to. They're not able to hack the clone. They're in the game terms are referred to as clones, but they're basically robots, right? They're not able to hack them in the same way they could hack the drones. The drones being more remotely controlled, or at least networked, and the clones are not necessarily as networked. Tonight's Retropolis, below the Emerald City, below Seattle, there lies an underground, teeming with rats and tourists. A colony of mechanized workers work even farther down below, in the lava beds under the regrade, far from light or hope. But recently, one of the mechanized workers starts to question things. And that one idea, the question of what else is above them and what are they doing, though that question and more started to spread like a virus throughout the other mechanized workers there. And what ensued is kind of not a rebellion, but they started leaving their posts. They started going up into the world and exploring the world upside. I got to think about how the team finds out about this. I don't have it, to be completely honest with you. I don't have it completely straight about how the team finds this out. But where this is going to play out is Fun Park, which is underground Seattle. I don't know if the Fun Park was run by the robots. The Shelter, which is the Pioneer Square pergola. The Skyscraper, which is Smith Tower. The Terminal, which is the King Street Station. And finally, the park, which is Olympic Sculpture Park. I'll pull this up here. Okay. So, what have they been doing? It's been a few weeks since the in game time, in fictional time. It's been a few weeks since they tracked down the one robot. They've Sam's been taking it apart, learning about it, doing a lot of research on the company that makes them, and the other kind of toys that are out there. Maybe went and bought another one of its kind. It was a girl doll that's really popular. It just is top of the line, just come out. One of the kind of dolls that can do everything from walk, talk, and that kind of thing. He's kind of figuring it out. Dr. Zeiss has started finding ways to get back into doing the research. Then he's a necrosurgeon, and he's been investigating different places for him to practice such kind of studies. And then Gabrielle, I think, has been cruising the coast a lot, and maybe she's made some friends with she's reconnected with a few biker type gangs that she'd either heard of or maybe had known before. Just kind of networking. All of them were kind of networking in some way, shape, or form. Let's see. I think a cry comes out. A cry on channels that Sam and Zeiss pay more attention to. Dark web kind of thing, where a cry goes out saying that there are assets that are loose in the Seattle area that need to be brought down. Oh, a call for bounty hunters. A call from the people that run the colony down below, that the workers, maybe the fun park, are, and they don't want their parent company to know about it, so they're using the dark web to call out for, because the robots they don't look exactly human. They don't look exactly human, but they're not too jarring. They're not sure what they're doing. They just know they've been leaving their posts and going out. They need somebody to help track them down. They're willing to offer money for it. And they got the call out for bounty hunters. Well, of course, Sam picks up on this. And Zeiss. They're a little worried about what other people might have picked up on it to be looking at, looking for these. They've, by taking a map of where the park is underneath and the surrounding area, Sam's kind of pinpointed some different areas of where places where they might be, and that's what our fun park, shelter, skyscraper, terminal, and park is. Okay, so they don't work the fun park. Actually, another thing about it, they work underneath the fun park. I don't know what they toil and do. They toil in the lava beds. Who knows what they do? I guess that doesn't matter. But some of them might have come up into the fun park and elsewhere. So that's where we are. That's what a call's gone out for bounty hunters to find these robots quietly, without causing much fuss. So that people don't know that these robots are out. Some people are going to see them, some aren't, and no one knows what they're really going to be doing anyway, or why they've left their posts. Sam contacts Gabrielle, Zeiss. They get together and they head out to find these robots. As far as mechanically, there's nothing super. This is a pretty cut and dried. This is we've got 5 locations. We've got to. Let me make sure I got the mission. We've got to track them down. We've got to play. This is along the trail, which means we've got to go location to location. We're starting at the fun park. We're going to go there. That's the closest location to the colony. To see if we can find whatever there, and then we can move on to the shelter, the skyscraper, the terminal, and then finally the park. We've got to find. That's 5 locations. We got to find they're called machine geists. A machine geist in each one of those, and then we do that before the 24 cards run out of the Omen deck. We're good to go. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Let's keep the park. Okay, so it's shelter, yep, skyscraper, terminal, and park. Everybody's got to stick together, so we got to be moving. Let's get the mutation deck in. Okay. I don't think we need anything else. We can go. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Okay. All right, Gabby's up. Same order. We're doing Gabby, Zeus, and Sam, just like it's in the bottom bar here. Let's see, opening hand. Gabrielle has an Omen of Doom. Great. A Gearbox. Those are pretty handy. Finger Post Bones and a Blunderbuss. I love the Blunderbuss. She is set up for a little scrapping. Pretty good. Everything except for some soul. Omen of Hope. Good. All right, so the fun park. The team arrives at the fun park. I guess the fun park is underground Seattle. So don't let the picture fool you. This is not outdoor kind of carnival. This is a underground kind of place, big extended mall. Maybe there are rides and stuff in some places. The team gets there and they're going to stick together. Yeah, no motorcycle here. Yeah. Let's see, the doom state is trash the highest. If during evaluate, you got to trash the highest body die. Okay. To seal it, we got to roll one die. If the result is odd, sacrifice one gift. If it's even, discard one gift. Easy enough. All right, we're going to keep an in Doom since it's already there. She's got 2 omens and one of them's flipping next to it, investigate, and evaluate downgrade even virtue dice. Let's do this. Wow, even down underground, there's the death heads. They seem to find. So Sam, Zeus, and Gabrielle walking through where they're kind of like a bigger kind of throughway that leads to they know that a larger kind of area, a bigger mall and food and stuff. Was walking by, Sam bumps into a trash bin as he's trying to avoid a couple people going the other way, and he hits a trash bin and something buzzes in there. And he's so familiar with this buzz. This is these Yellow Jacket death heads are, they're a nuisance, and there seems to be more of them. They always tend to appear in places with high supernatural kind of presence, and they've found that there's more and more of them in the last year or two. Ever since they got out of Candle Point, and in Candle Point and outside the outside world, there's a lot more of these death heads, which means there's a lot more supernatural kind of activity going on, which just makes it even more more of a pain in the butt, because they're dealing with non-supernatural type problem here with these AI robots. So we'll call them clones. That's what the game wants us to call them, is clones. In a sense that we've created technology. The type of technology these are the technology where we want to make them look like us, or something else in nature. Yeah, so that buzzing goes off, and Sam goes, "Hey, wait," and it gets them. They kind of circle around. They got to take care of the death heads before they hurt anybody else. They're going to come pouring out of this trash bin soon enough. Maybe he's wrong, he thinks. Maybe it is, but they're pretty sure that once Gabrielle hears it, she knows it's due to what it is. We got either a soul or a... this is Gabrielle anyway. Yeah, so we're going to do Rage. It's a 15. She's got 3 dice in Rage. It's a strike. She's got 1 strike, so it's that. We're going to use the blunderbuss. It's a terrible idea from a fictional standpoint. Actually, no. We're going to use the finger post. Yeah. The finger post. Like a large club she's got strapped to her back. She doesn't want to use her gun in the place. She can, when assembling using rage, she can discard it to add 2 rage dice. That's going to be 1 more red and a white. And then if she wins, she can examine 1 card from another nexus. So that's cool. We'll examine the first card of the next one, which is the shelter. We're not going to mutate. I mean, she's got 6 dice to get 15. We're not gonna do it. We're gonna roll it the way it is. Which turned out to be a bad idea. Huh. Yeah, she would have got help from Sam if I hadn't been. Usually I roll really well in the beginning. So that's 8, 9, 10 is the highest she's got. Oh, trash highest body. I know. Downgrade even virtue dice. So that would be a 3 because of the formation. This would be a 1. So we're staring at 8. Okay, so she goes, people move her, like they're moving around him. Then sure she gets it. She nods to Sam, and he takes off the lid of the trash can. And it goes like this, and one of the biggest death heads bees she's ever seen comes buzzing out, and she's like, she goes to swing, and the finger post catches on somebody's backpack or something, and kind of, because there's still people, they just notice, they move back, and she misses it, and it hits her in the face, doing a bunch of damage. There's wait, hold on. Wait. Well, this 6 and 4 is 10. All is not lost. All is not lost. We have a gearbox. So the gearbox, during an evaluate, the bottom there says discard to flip 2 dice. Okay? So I can flip 2 1s to be 2 6s. I'm going to assume I could do that after. Okay, so the Omen of Doom says an evaluate, downgrade even virtue dice. And then we already downgraded. No, we didn't downgrade that. I downgraded and then I flipped them. Then I used the gearbox to flip them. I think I could do that in that order. I don't see why I couldn't. So flipping them puts me at 12 and either 16, or use this 4, or these 3 is 15. Yeah. So what is this gearbox? It's literally a box with some gears in it. So it comes out. She swings her finger post catches on something. Somebody nearby. She doesn't hit them, thankfully, and this guy came out of nowhere, and she goes to swing, but she knows she's gonna miss because it's coming right at her, and she turns just in time, and this thing slams into her back, her backpack, and crunches up against the gearbox, and it falls to the ground. And dude's like, that's the biggest bee I've ever seen. And Sam and Zeus go around. They look inside the trash can. There's not another one. And let's see, that was discard. Gabrielle stomps on it one more time just to make sure it's hey, Heroic, how's it going, man? Gabrielle stomps on it one more time to make sure that it's dead, and then they're gonna move on. When we win versus that, we get to heal 1. So she's gonna take one of these and put it underneath, and then that's gone. We ready to go? She looks around. Yeah. So feeling good. Walking away from that. Let's see. She's gonna play an Omen of Hope. If this is your first investigation this turn, and evaluate, it's not gonna be. Oh, that means this flips to. During a symbol, you can add 1 body die. Well, that's cool. Bowling. All right. Let's see if she notices this in the trash can before they go walking away. She can use mind or soul. I guess we'll try mind. Mind, and it's got strike, so that's one of these. Let's see, what's that thing do? A symbol versus a gift. Recycle and may conjure or strike. It's not the best thing in the world. We're going to roll the 4 and see what happens. Well, it is a soul gift, and we're going to need soul. So the one thing about this, mechanically, this isn't how it plays out. The scenario isn't very complicated. We're just going from location to location, trying to find a robot or clone each one. The only kind of caveat to that is when you win versus one of these machine geists, if you used mind or soul, you put it in a friendly pile. If you didn't, you put it in a hostile pile. And at the end of the mission, that modifies your rampage. Remember, the Book of Golems has a rampage factor. Right now, we're doing pretty good because we've been doing mind or soul this whole time. Basically, the gist is if you're hacking and talking to these robots and like empathizing, then you're lessening the rampage. If you're fighting them and being aggressive, then their rampage goes up. We are at a -3 right now, so our rampage, it's fine. The team is particularly strong in this kind of aspect. With these kind of missions. And anyway, do we want this soul? I don't mutate on gifts very often, and it would be nice to have everybody's soul is kind of low. That's the only thing the team is kind of low on. Empathy. So we're gonna mutate. We're gonna roll first. And 1d10. I need a good 1d10. Something fun. No. Yes. All right. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Rare. Okay. And we'll roll 1d6. 2. Trash the highest die. Whatever. Okay. So she's using 3 mind die. 1 this. She needs 16. She gets to re-roll 4 of them because Dr. Zeus is going to help. And we're going to re-roll all of them again. And she's not getting this. We got to trash 1 die too. So she doesn't think, wait a minute, why was the Death's Head bee in the trash can? It's not like they feed on popcorn and sweet stuff. It was in there because this bowline was in there, which is a little bit more of a supernatural kind of vibe to it. But she didn't think of that. She just wanted to keep moving because people were starting to. They kind of drawn a little bit of tension. They wanted to fade back into the crowd. So that is her. That's going to be Gabrielle's turn. 1, 2, 3. All right. And we're going to pass the turn to Dr. Zeus. Dr. Zeus has found, he doesn't really talk to Sam and Gabrielle about this because he needs his little side things, but he's found a little board game place that he goes and plays board games with people. In fact, tonight he just played chapter 3 of the Eon's End Legacy game, which is pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. We actually won. That was nice. It was tough. All right. What you got? Let's see what he's got. We got an Omen of Hope, an Omen of Doom, and a bunch of mind stuff. Wolfram Q, Mark Deck, Memory Killer. Memory Killer's a healer. And then Tail Gunner. This guy. Yeah. So, Zeus has got a buddy with him. We'll see if he calls him up. Let's see if he, yeah. Alright. Omen of Doom. Omen of Doom. You know, in that last assemble, I forgot to add a body die. But I don't think she would have got it anyway. Boo. Oh, you gotta help me remember things. Let's flip it back over to Doom. Just for the second. He's got to suffer a body or rage damage. We're gonna suffer rage damage. Tail Gunner is gonna be discarded. We didn't really need him anyway. And then drew a Omen of Hope. Now, somebody in comments said that when you draw an omen, that I maybe missed a rule, that when you draw an omen, you automatically investigate again. Does that sound right to anybody? I want to double check that. Seems... playing cards? Yes, yes, yes. Investigate. Okay, the omen... okay, investigate. Void, confront, shade, act, yep. Okay. I mean, it counts as a gift, right? It's not... Well, I guess it doesn't count as a gift. Sorry, guys. I don't necessarily see that anywhere. If you know of that, let me know. And tell me where I could find it in the rules. But for now, we're going to treat it as it's just another gift that you automatically get. I'm glad it was Hope, because we're still in Doom. Dr. Z's is going to run through these. He's got 3 more omens, and we've got to get through 5 locations, so let's go. Suffer another body or rage damage. Well, he can't, so I'm going to shuffle his 3 cards, and we're discarding the Wolfram Cube. Zeus has got a bad feeling as he's walking through there. But he passes something. I'm still not sure what a Mondrian cell is. But let's see if he finds it. He's got 4. He's got to trash the highest body die. That isn't going to do anything. It's got study. He's got 2 studies, so that means he's got 2 of these. So let's just roll this and see if he finds it. Got 13. That's all I needed. You can boost mind evaluate versus threat. Discard, roll 1 die. That's odd. Yeah. He notices a certain pattern. He's not feeling okay as they're walking through after the death heads thing, and they're walking. Zeus kind of reaches out with his mind, just kind of like, and they all do this. They all have this way. The saints all have a way of just kind of opening themselves up to the environment. It makes it easier for their guts and stuff to to feel with where there might be problems. And he notices when he does that, there's certain pattern on the wall, on the tiles, that he realizes that whoever put that tiling in knew what they were doing. That they were creating these. They were Mondrian cells. Mondrian's a design pattern, and there's these cells that could hold supernatural things. At least it reminds him of that, and he's not sure if that's actually was created for that reason. But they can be used to, in certain rites, use the hold spirits. He's going to keep that in mind. that might come in useful while they're down here. Yeah, that's what it is. Okay, we're gonna get back to that. Now that he's realized that, though, he's feeling better. They come out of the kind of thoroughfare into the larger area. There's a huge food court. There is a carousel down there, further down. Lots of shops and malls stuff, and people everywhere. And confront, decrease your damage to 0. It takes them very little time to see one of the robots. It's standing over near a fountain, and there's kids all around it, and they're mimicking it, or it's mimicking them, and yeah. And so the team comes up, and they gotta worry about the kids and get the kids away and talk to the robot. To the clone. Where is Machine Geist? Here he is. Okay, so to assist, we got to make a soul check, or nobody can assist. If we lose, we got to exchange one random fleeting fragment with one new fleeting fragment. Let's see, we got and we want to use mind or soul to do this. It's 15 for mind and 15 for soul. A little easier to use. That makes sense. A little easier to use force. But we're not going to. We're gonna. Okay, this is Zeus. He's got 4 mind. Oh no, hold on. We're gonna assist. And Sam would help with the assisting. So Sam's got to make a soul check. He's got to get, and he can use charm or sense. He's got 2 soul, 1 study or sense, and we need 8. Six, 7, 8. Okay. All right, that was just to see if we could. Now we're going to find out which one we're going to use. 9, which is the last one. Fiery. We roll the die. 6. Yes. All right. I'm not forgetting anything, am I? No. Okay. 6 damage. Before Z suffers damage, he gets to reload 1 card. Okay. We don't plan on taking damage, so that's good. Okay, so Zeus gets 4 mind dice. This has got study, so he's going to get 2 white dice. He does have the Mondrian cell. He's going to the idea is he's going to talk to him. So Sam and Zeus has been really big on the idea, and Gabrielle to a certain degree, of talking to and helping through learning and educating, helping these struggling AI, whether they're forms or robots, clones, drones, whatever, helping usher them into a higher state instead of just like taking them out. In fact, they're not doing this bounty hunting for money. They're doing this to save these guys. And Sam, they realize that when they first see this first one, they realize that it's not a street performer or something. It's actually one of the things they're looking for. They realize that they can't turn it off like you could a drone. And they're not going to take it in for money, whoever's put the call out. They don't know exactly who put the call out to find these. So they want to take it somewhere safe. They could take it to Aleph Core, maybe. This is something Zeus realizes with the help of the Mondrian cell kind of pattern that's kind of like in the stuff around him and where his thoughts kind of went. He's gonna discard that to boost mind, which means he gets another one of these dice. And yeah, okay. 7 dice to get 15, and he gets to re-roll 4 of them because of Sam. And Gabrielle's here to give him a +1 if need be. So we're going to try it out. I like it. I like what I'm seeing. Oh, you know what? I'm supposed to add a body die in here. Didn't do much. But that is 15 right there. For sure. So Z starts a conversation with him. He comes right up through the kids, and introduces himself, and starts talking to this robot, who's like, he's mimicking what the kids are doing, and he looks up, and when Z starts talking to him, like he's a person, he responds well, or it responds well, responds, and Zeus tells it that let's just say it might be in danger here, and that we've got a special place we could take him, a place for others like him that's free of whatever toil he had to do. Zeus takes him over. They take him out over and kind of start walking with him and talking. I'm gonna play this out like the guys and Gabrielle kind of watching around. Are we going to be able to, do we sanctify or do we automatically sanctify? We go to sanctify. Okay, we're going to go to sanctify and take care of that. Discard 1 gift and roll 1 die. If the result is even, draw 1 new matching gift. All right, so Zeus is going to do that. And discard 1 gift and roll 1 die. She rolled a 6. Yeah, so we're going to draw a new mind gift. Prayer wheel. Interesting. The robot hands him something as they're walking. And Zeus is confused at first. He's like, where did you get this? And he says he found it in the I found it down below. This is interesting. He found it down below. And he held on to it for some reason. The robot doesn't even know why he did. And he brought it up with him. He, she, it brought it up with it. Interesting. For lack of a better place at the moment, we're going to say the team takes this clone to the Aleph Core building. It's kind of really empty the first however many floors. Their only real occupied place in it, and since they cleared out a lot of the monster riffraff and stuff, is the top of the building, which is Aleph himself is up there. Actually, they kind of give these guys a job to work. If you remember, the Aleph Core building was empty. There was no receptionist. There's nobody in there. The very top is Aleph's kind of control room, where he controls factories and does all that. He does everything, right? But the machine guys could be the occupants of that building. And Zeus and Sam talk to it about all the different things it can see around town. And yeah, they're gonna Zeus and Sam and Gabrielle are gonna start their own little colony of these clones in the Aleph Core building. Of course, they ask Aleph, and he has no problem because he doesn't care, doesn't really have any need for all the floors below. So they drop that first one off, saying they're going to go find more of its friends and, be at home. And yeah, so that's going to go in the friendly pile because we saw that with Mind. Oh, good. We got rid of some good stuff too. Lost Soul and a Cryptid. Ugh. All right. Sealed the deal. What's the next place on the list, Sam? It is Pioneer Square Pergola. It's just a block up from the. It's actually right above. It's actually right above the underground, the Seattle Underground. So we're gonna head back there and see who would come up there. The Doom State. Oh, let's get this. We're gonna end Zeus's turn. It's sealed, so everybody automatically moves to the next one. Zeus is going to draw back up to 6 and pass his turn. The Doom State is when you move, you must discard 1 ally gift. Well, it doesn't matter. We're not going to be moving. Sam draws an Omen of Hope. Good. He has a few Omens of Doom. Let's see. Sam's got 2 Omens of Doom, an Omen of Hope he just drew. He's got the Entropy Engine. That's cool. Wishful Thinking, and a pink taser. He's ready to rock. Let's play a Doom since we're already doomed anyway. So the team pulls up after dropping off that Machine Geist, which is, let's see, when we use Mind, put it in the friendly. Gotcha. Done. We're going to be doing Mind the whole time, every time. Should be Zeus too, since he has Study 2, which really helps. But Sam's got Study 1 too, so that's going to be helpful too. Okay, I like this. I like this idea that we're building this colony of robots this is cool. This is very cool. Okay, they pull up to it's a park with a big pergola that's more of like a little market kind of deal. Like market kind of stuff, stalls, people selling Etsy type stuff, little bit of green and stuff around it, but it's in the middle of lots of built up metro kind of area. But there's an entrance, there's a large entrance to the underground with steps and stuff to the side of it. That's where most people come and go down in there, but they also sometimes visit the shelter, the market there as well. All right, Devil Tree. I got to recycle 1 random card. Aw, recycling an Omen of Hope. Boo. Aw, that was the only Omen of Hope we did. Okay. All right, that's okay. All is not lost. Or is it? So pulling up then, as they pull up, the sun gets covered by a very large cloud, storm cloud. So it might start storming soon. It's definitely darker than it was. And we draw an Omen of Doom. Okay. Let's see. Sacrifice. Increase Rampage by 1, then flip your nexus to Doom and investigate. Sure. Our Rampage is a -3. Grifter. Hey, can you hey, you want to buy something here? So a guy approaches them asking if they want to buy tickets to a show in town. All 3 of them know this type of person. But it might be helpful asking him if he's seen a robot or clone. Sam, he's got a 12 in mind, so Sam's got 4 dice for mind. He's got a hack. Oh, good. Sam is 2 hack. I don't think this is going to be a problem. We're going to roll this. And we roll a 10, 13. Okay. So Sam starts talking to him, asking if he's seen the clone. And he says he has. He says he has. But he thought it was somebody's pet, or not pet, but he thought it was a guy inside of a suit, like cosplayer, But I've seen him. You guys are pretty cool. Can I help you guys out? You're like investigators or something? You robot hunters? What's going on? So he kind of starts following them in a cool way. He's going to be a resource there, at least there. Okay, and we're going to play another Omen of Doom Deviltry. Recycle 1 card. Yeah. They lose them in the crowd. Whoa. Hello. Street Sweeper. This is new to me. Hey, you wanna buy, I got something good for you under the counter here. Okay. Rage 9. Sam has a rage of 3 dice. He doesn't have strike. He's gonna discard the pink taser. No, this is even better. We're going to, the pink taser lets you assemble using rage. You can sacrifice it to add 2 rage dice. But because it's a tool, Sam can reduce the cost of it. So he just have to bury it. But what he's going to do is, he's going to see this and he's going to offer to trade his taser for it. To the guy, to the merchant. Obviously this merchant shouldn't be selling it, so Sam will take it off his hands if he is willing to give it up. Look at that. All right, cool. Sam's got himself a machine gun. Assemble versus a threat. Slot while slotted. Oh, that's during assemble too. Slot while slotted. Assemble versus a threat. Add 1 rage die. At the end, discard this gift. I wonder why you slot it. I don't understand. You have to discard it at the end anyway. So it's a one-time use. So why even bother slotting it? Okay. Anyway, he's got it. We have no more omens. He's going to draw back up to 5. There's an Omen of Hope. And we're going to pass the turn to Gabriella. All right. Gabriella is shouldering her way through the market, keeping a keen eye open for another friend. She draws an Omen of Doom. What does she have in her hand? She has Omen of Hope in her hand. All right. We're going to play the... Oh, no. We're going to play the Doom. And evaluate. Trash the highest rage die. Don't rage out. Look at that. Okay, she is not the best one. Well, she's going to be okay. She's the first one to notice him. One of the merchants has kind of sequestered the robot as it wandered through the market. You know, some people thought it was somebody in a cosplaying. Other people thought it was just like someone's toy. This merchant noticed it, realized what it was, and has sequestered it, and and wants to sell it. And it's kind of playing double duty, like talking to the robot, kind of keeping it busy while asking people if they want to buy a robot, their own personal robot. So Gabrielle's going to go up, and she's going to talk her. She's going to get the machine geist away from the merchant. Well, she's going to talk it into joining them in their little colony. We're going to make this as part of her mind roll. She's going to use mind. She's got... Well, actually, you know what? Let's... Who's going to help her? Zeus is going to help. So he's going to do a soul check. He gets 3 dice. He can use sense. He has sense now because of the enduring fragment that he got last time. So that's good. He's got a little sense. We're going to roll 4 dice. He needs 8. 5 and 4 is 9. Last I checked. He can assist. He has the proper levels of empathy. We're going to roll to see which mutation card to use. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Rock solid. Roll 1 die. It's a 2. All right, so the 2 says when you evaluate, we got to re-roll 6s. Okay. Does he have something to change mutation dice? No. Okay. Whatever. Fine. Sam needs to use a fleeting fragment, man. Does anybody... We've got a lot of them. At least he does. Zeus has a lot of them, too. What does this do? Damage. Decrease damage by 1 on the hope side. Alright. Okay, we're going to play with it. We have to reroll 6s. Fine, whatever. Whatevs. Okay. We have... She has 3 mind dice. It has... she doesn't have study. It has charm. She has charm. She can definitely charm her way into talking to this guy. She's going to discard a Wolfram cube. Oh no, a symbol versus a mutated card. Recycle this to add 1 body die. Alright, she's going to recycle this to add a body die. Whoa. Get this. So she has snakeskin boots. It reads, when you assembling when charming or sensing, she is charming. Discard this to add your rage dice. This is perfect because you know what this is? This is what gets her past the merchant. So she's going to discard the snakeskin boots in order to add her rage dice, which is 3 rage dice. All right. This is how she walks up there to the booth with her snakeskin boots, looking like serious business, serious like physical business, and the merchant doesn't know quite what to do. We're gonna roll and see how all this pans out. She's gonna be able to re-roll 4 of them thanks to Zeus, and I think we're good to go. Let's see. She needs a 15, and this has not got 15 in it. So we need to... Is that what we're doing right now, too? She got to trash the highest rage die? Okay, we're going to re-roll 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. This here. Okay, that's better. 15. Kind of better. So we got to trash the highest rage die, which is this. So we're still left with 13. So we need to do something. We need to add... Here we go. So she's got bones. During evaluate, which is right now, she can discard this to re-roll 1 die, then trash 1 die. She's going to discard this. Oh, and then... We got to reroll. Oh, we don't have any 6s, so we don't have to reroll any 6s. Okay, so she's going to reroll a die. Reroll this 2. Yes! And trash a die. She'll trash this 3. That is 15. So, she's a little bit of a gamble, right? She throws the dice a little bit. She walks up. She tells the... She talks to the guy and tells him that she's super interested in his robot, and but she's pretty sure he doesn't have a license to be selling, and she implies that if you don't have a license, she can easily report him for that, and he's not sure. The gamble is he's not sure there has to be a license to have something like this, and realizing that he starts getting really nervous, and she's pressing him on it, and finally he's like, yeah, okay, fine. She's like, well, let me take him. I want to take the robot for a walk and see, and see if I like him. And he's like, fine. So she talks to the machine geist and hits it off really well, because they found that they respond really well when you talk right to them like they're a person, like anybody. And it doesn't take her long before he's agreed to go with them to meet with his other friend at the new colony. And so let's see, we've got to sanctify this place. She's got to suffer 1 body damage, 1 mind damage, 1 soul damage. All right, somebody does. Perfect. So the symbol here means that anybody can do this that's at the location, and it's going to be Zeus, because he can suffer 1 body, He's going to discard Geofence, 1 Mind, and Prayer Wheel, and 1 Soul, which is the Gargoyle Gear. So he's going to discard these in order to sanctify this place. Boom. Alright, that goes in the friendly pile. And we did not have to deal with a Candy Striper and more. So that's cool. This is going pretty good. So the team takes the this new one back to the location. She's going to draw back up to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to move to, after they drop him off, I gotta stop with that him stuff. We got, once they drop it off, I don't know if it identifies as a he or a she or it or what. It can decide its own pronouns. I'm not going to decide that for it. We drop it off and it goes over well. And then the team heads back out. Sam does a calculated guess of thinking, well, there's the Smith Tower nearby. That could be a place we can start looking around. Let's see. The doom state for the skyscraper is at the start you recycle 1 card, then draw 1 card. All right, it is Zeus's turn. He's going to recycle 1 card, a charm bracelet, and he's going to draw 1 card. Omen of Hope. And then we're going to draw an Omen, another Omen of Hope. All right, so Zeus has, at this point right now, because he discarded those 3 cards, he's got 3 Omens of Hope and a Memory Killer. We're going to sack the Memory Killer. Yeah, he sacrificed it to heal 3 because he's kind of low on, he took a lot of damage. We're going to randomly pick 3 of these cards. One, 2, 3. Recycled. Boom. All right. He's not gonna investigate. I don't want to. No, it's screw it. Righteous Anger. Evaluate versus the threat. He gets to add a bonus die. And this flips this to, during damage, someone else can suffer the damage instead. Fine. First thing he notices walking into the lobby of the skyscraper, of the Smith Tower, is, lo and behold, on the floor and the tile is the same patterns. Who built this area? Why did they build this area? What kind of secrets are locked in this area? Actually, let's rewind. Does Zeus notice the pattern on the floor? He has 4 mind dice and 2 study. So we're going to roll 6 dice to get 11. Yes, he does notice. We'll put that in his hand. And then we're going to play Omen of Hope Creation. And a symbol, if you have the same number of total value virtue dice as bonus dice, add 1 of each. All right. 0-day attack. Okay. It is a network problem. In the beginning, we've got to make a hack check. That's everybody too. If anybody fails, they cannot play gifts during a symbol. Evaluate, may recycle 1 mind or hack gift to keep 4 dice. Okay. So they catch the attention of the building AI like right away. They don't stand out as being the typical people that come in there. So Sam's deck goes, oh no, it's not that. The AI immediately begins to hack them or attempt to hack them. They know this because Sam's got an alarm on his deck that goes off in his earpiece to let him know that there's an attempt to enter his deck. And then Zeus's goes off just a few seconds later. So they they go over to a little area next to a little couch and potted plants and stuff out of the way and dive into their laptops to kind of stop it. First up, everybody's got to make a hack check or a mind check with hack or resist. So Gabrielle's got 3 mind dice and 1 resist or 1 hack. She just needs an 8. 5. Oh. Does she want to play any during a symbol? No. She doesn't have anything she needs to play, so it's okay if she fails that. Dr. Zeus gets 4 mind and 1 hack. 10, 13. He's fine. Sam is... Wow. Is good to go as well. Okay. It's funny. It's not mind roll, though. It's soul or rage. Well, the best one to have a soul check is Zeus. He's got 3 soul dice. Okay. Oh, he doesn't have much else, though. Oh, this is a hack, so he can use a hack. He's got 4 dice. None of his fleeting fragments really. Oh, he's got one that'll let him reroll any number of dice, then trash rerolled odd dice. That's weird. Yeah. Nothing super good. This might not go that well. Let's see. Oh. Do we want to mutate it? I feel like we kind of should. Alright. We're going to mutate it first. Which mutation? 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Swarming. Okay. Well, let's see how this goes. Gotta roll a d6. 2. Gabrielle Vargas is going to use her fleeting fragment, the Flood, to mutate. Sacrifice this to trash 1 mutation die. Yeah. Oh, this is great too, guys. A second ago, there wasn't a cloud in the sky, but now thousands of droplets rain down upon you as you open your umbrella to shield yourself from the storm. You scream in surprise, and the falling spiders begin crawling down your throat. You know that someone normal would want it to stop. Yeah, burn the world down. She's going to discard that. We're going to trash that mutation die, which means that there is no mutation, but it is mutated. Sam is going to allow... What? Yeah, sure. Sam, we'll just make it Gabrielle's... No. Actually, shoot. Nobody can help. It was all... Nobody. I couldn't even do that anyway. Nobody can help with soul. Nobody can... No, he can't. There's... Yeah, shoot. All right. Never mind. We're going to roll 4 dice. This is... 4, 7, 8, 9. And he needed an 18. Wow, this is a tough. Okay. It totally shuts down. Sam's able to block off the attack, just say fictionally, but Zeus's computer becomes just a block. It's just chunked. It shuts it down, wipes it. Not wipes it, but makes it a brick. Dr. Zeus is going to take damage as a difference. He discards his 2 cards. That's all he had in his hand. This goes back into the deck. Woohoo. That's a tough card. That's actually going to We failed. No, we didn't fail a rage check, so that's okay. It doesn't affect rampage. So he's got to draw back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're passing the turn. Okay. Sam's turn. Moment of hope. So even though his computer is dead, Sam's is all right. Gabrielle doesn't have a deck, so they like, okay, as long as Sam shuts off his computer, thinking, okay, let's keep, like, if we keep ourselves low key, maybe we could just wander through here looking. We just need our eyeballs to find this robot. We're gonna do Starlight, which allows us to examine this. Voltava clay. That's some good stuff. We'll go ahead and investigate it. So this is a gift. It's a pretty good one. It's a body gift. When you evaluate versus a golem card, you can bury this to keep 4 dice. When you take damage versus a golem card, you can bury it to draw cards equal to your mind plus hack. So he'll be able to draw 5 cards. It's pretty good. It's a pretty good gift. Let's see. It's 13 body or 13 soul. Well, his body. Well, no, this is Sam. Sam's body is 2 and his soul is 2. Sam. What you got in your hand? You got the entropy engine. Support or transfer. No, that isn't gonna do nothing. I don't think he's gonna find this. I don't think he's gonna see this. Let's conjure. No, he can't even. Sure. He's going to discard the entropy engine to boost body. Okay, so he's got 2 body. He's going to discard this to add a body die. 3 dice to get 13. Sam does not notice the clay. Does not notice the special clay that's being used in the pots near him. Yeah. Why anybody would use Voltava clay? Maybe it has something to do with the Mondrian patterns on the floor too. It's a special place, this little area. That's gone. So they get up and they start moving through the building, heading back towards elevators. Comfort. Heal 1. Sure. Roar. Still body, and so, man, they really take a hits here with this body stuff. All right, he's got sense 1. 3 dice to see if he gets this dog. 9, 12. Oh wow! All right, so coming around the corner is a dog, is a vice dog, or just a dog, and it's all happy with itself, and there's somebody chasing after it, and it comes running up to Sam, and Sam's petting it, and the guy comes and goes, "Hey, is that yours?" And Sam's like, "Yeah." It's like, "All right, you need to get a leash on it. You need to get a leash on it and get it out of here." "All right, yeah, right, yeah. I got a leash right here, buddy." And Sam, who's got he's got everything in his backpack, pulls out a leash and leashes the dog. 4, 5. All right, that's it for Sam. We're going to move on to Gabriella, who draws an Omen of Hope. She's got 3 Omens of Hope. Let's do it. Examine 1. Starlight. Siren Song. Huh. All right, we'll face it. So, so there's something different about this building. Whether it was the tiles or the Voltava clay in there, there was some kind of purpose. It's almost like the it's like Ghostbusters. The building was built to be this area was built to be some kind of nexus of supernatural, and over time technology had grown up over top of it. But that doesn't mean the ley lines and all that stuff had moved either. It was, hey, Warsmith Kelgar, welcome to the dungeon, man. So deep within the roots and the core of this building in this area still thrums a little bit of the supernatural. Preying on some of it bad, preying on the people that come and visit the building. I'm not sure if this is an office building. I mean, I'm assuming this is a building that contains a lot of different businesses. Mostly day to day it's going fine, but sometimes this supernatural can reach out and get triggered by others who are more susceptible to it or more sensitive to it, like our heroes. There's when they come over to the elevators, there's one of them which is got a out of order sign on it. The door's a little bit open, and Gabrielle swears she hears a voice whispering to her from the elevator. And while Zeus and Sam are walking past the elevators, look around on the other side to make sure they don't see the machine geist before they decide to take the elevators up. She gets up to the elevator and gets in and is listening, and she swears it's her sister's voice. She's gonna do a mind. She's gonna use her mind on this one. It's a 12 to get through this. She gets three dice of mind. It's got resist, and she's got resist of 1. I don't want her to take any damage or anything. We're gonna mutate this card. To see if Zeus can help her with mind. The fourth one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rock solid. We're going to roll 6. A symbol, add a body die. Don't have to tell me twice. There's a body die. So she's got 5 dice and she can re-roll 4 of them. This is not her first rodeo. She hears, yes, that's might be my sister's voice. And she puts her face and her mouth up against the thing, and she goes, "Not today, asshole." And let's see, she wins. She gets to examine 1. Oh. When she does that, not today, and looks back, she looks up and looks over. For some reason, she looks up and like she's being watched, and she sees one of the cameras in the lobby kind of go and look at her, and she's like, "Damn, that the AI is targeting her again." Oh, I was gonna say I don't know. She doesn't have a deck or anything, like it can't hack her, but it could. All of a sudden, it opens up the elevator, and the yeah. Let's see. All right, anyway, let's take care of this first. So she won. She examined 1. This is gone. We're gonna have her face this 0-day attack because her rage is better than everybody else's. Well, Sam's rage isn't too bad, but she's got a way better rage. So she looks up. The one camera looks. She looks up over the corner. There's another one. It turns and looks at her. And she looks around. There's cameras all turning. And oh, yeah. So the elevators all, some of them were open. They all shut, right? And someone's pushing a button. It's like, Why aren't they opening up? They're not moving. Their elevators have stopped. Yeah. So, let's see. We'll have a rage out here. She's going to destroy the cameras. That's a solution to a problem. All right. Anyway, wait. Hold up. We got to initiate. We got to kick this thing in the butt. I don't want to keep fighting this thing, but everybody's got to do a mind check. All right. First up, most important is her though, because she needs to be able to play gifts during assemble. She gets 3 in hack is 1. She gets 4 dice to roll 8. She got 9. She's good. Dr. Zeus, he's good. Sam, he's good. All right, that was just, I just needed 8. Okay. She's gonna use 3 rage dice. And she's going to assemble versus a threat. She's going to discard a blunderbuss to add 1 rage die. And because she's skilled in strike, she's going to add a mind die. Oh, right. Are we mutating this? Yeah, I don't want to deal with mutation. We might get swarming. That would suck. Let's take a shot. Let's take a chance. Does anybody have something that can help during evaluate? Evaluate, assemble versus a threat, damage, evaluate. Wishful thinking, yes. Let's roll it, and then we'll call it. She's 16. It's probably a bad idea. That's 11. Oh, hold on. During evaluate, she could recycle 1 mind or hack gift to keep 4 dice. She's going to recycle the marked deck she has in her hand to keep 4 dice, which is 16. Ha! Yeah. So she doesn't blow the cameras away. She uses 1. She reaches up, she smacks it, smacks it, and it goes down. And then she walks over to the other camera and she goes like this. Start the elevators. Ding! Shh, the elevators open up. Yeah. Defeated. All you needed was a little bit of rage. She smiles herself, nods. Thank you, she says to the cameras. And then it's when Zeus and Sam come back and they're like, what happened? And notice the camera down. She's like, nothing. I don't think it's gonna bother us anymore. All right, we're gonna play another Omen of Hope. These guys in elevators. So they get an elevator to go up. Gabrielle gets a chill down her spine because she remembers the last time they were in an elevator, these snakes came out of the top of it. And that's what makes her look up at the same time that, sure enough, another pair of snakes come sliding out from the top of the elevator. It's like a reoccurring nightmare for these guys. She still has her blunderbuss out, though. She's going to take care of him. 3. Resist is 1. She'll go ahead and discard the blunderbuss to add a rage die and a mind die. And we're not going to mutate these either. Oh, I guess I should have. No, it's okay. That's 10, and she's going to use her fart. Okay, hold on. Okay. Sam has wishful thinking. During evaluate for anybody that's at the same location, he can recycle this to explode dice that show a result equal to his mind virtue. His mind virtue is 4, which means he gets to roll another die. That's what exploding means. Perfect. That's 11. So he recycled this. We just luckily rolled a 4. And Sam looks at the same time. And she quickly hits it with his blunderbuss. And he catches it. He catches it behind and slams out the game. And she slams her blunderbuss, kills it. What is with these snakes and elevators? Wow, that was really close. She's tired of these damn snakes and these damn elevators. Snake's dead. I don't know. Are we in Aleph Core? She's got one more Omen of Hope. But she's going to hold on to it. She has no other cards. 3, 4, 5. So, Zeus. Omen of Doom. He has 2 Omens of Doom in his hand. He's got viral content, which he's going to slot, because that's always helpful. And ding, the elevator opens in the next floor. And we're going to start looking for... if it's a gift, we have to avoid it. And I don't know, this is not a gift. We'll play another one. Cannot play powers to avoid. Okay. Oh, these should be Dox and SWAT. Federal Marshals, ma'am. We do not have yet another pizza for you. So the AI behind the computer, behind the cameras, didn't like what Gabrielle did, and backed off, but sent out a signal and brought in another set of AI. So the initiate's the same. Everybody's got to make a mind check with hack. It's Zeus though, so that's a good thing. That's Gabrielle. She's fine. This is Zeus. 6, 4, 7. Uh-oh. Well, it's okay. It's okay. He can't play. Damn. Okay. And then what about Sam? Well, Sam can play gifts. Not a problem. The elevator stops. Oh, no. The doors open and greeting them. Well, I was going to say greeting them is a SWAT team. Maybe more like rage or something. The doors open, and it's a obviously smaller lobby from downstairs, more of a second floor lobby, but there's a set of cameras at the end that are pointing at them, and Zeus gets a bad feeling about it, and so, well, his computer's a brick right now. All right, screw it. The elevator doors open, and it's a SWAT team. They got there really quick though, didn't they? It's office security. It's not a SWAT team. It's office security. The AI backed off and sent in a human team. It's up to Zeus to. They're not gonna fight these guys. He's gonna try. He's got the best soul. Nobody can help him either, so he's not gonna be able to get help. He can't play. He can't play gifts. Great. He can't, but other people can. If there's anything that anybody else can play. Oh. Interesting. So, Gabriella has this protection pour where you can avoid versus a threat. She can sacrifice it and reload the threat. Oh, it's reload though. That sucks. Reload sucks. Reload means it goes back on top of the deck. Boo. She does have the Veltava clay. This is supposedly a golem threat, but you get to keep 4 dice. He doesn't have 4 dice. All right, he's 3 plus since he has 4 dice now. This is not good. Him not being able to play his gifts. Wait, he doesn't get to play his gift during a symbol. That doesn't mean he can't play it during damage. Okay. Let's roll 4 dice. He needs a 16. It's not 16. It's better than I thought he'd get. Okay. Yes. Damage. Okay, so his charm bracelet can discard to decrease body or soul damage by 5. Okay. So he's going to take 2 points of damage. 16. It's 14 from 16. So the SWAT team, or the office, not SWAT team, the office SWAT, they like to call themselves, but they're not really a SWAT team. They grab everybody and they shove them up against the wall. Or no. Zeus comes out. They take everybody and they shove him up against the wall. Zeus gets it hard. He's an older guy. He gets it rough, but the charm bracelet kind of keeps it from being too bad. It reduces damage by 5, so he doesn't take as much damage, or any damage for that matter. And but they managed to talk their way out of it. They say, "Look, we're looking for friends. We're not sure what floor we're on. We're not a threat." They saw the person that bashed the mirror, the camera, and they got in a different elevator, and they're able to talk their way out of this. Unfortunately, this goes back in the pile. So it goes back in the pile though. It goes back in there because it's still, they're keeping their eye on them. Well, you find your friends. Maybe, you know what, they said, we're going to take you down to the security offices, and we'll do a call out for your friend and see if your friend comes. Fine, Z says. Fine. As they're taking them back down, we're going to play another Omen of Doom. Recycle a random card. Recycling a random card. Flipping a Doom. As they're leading them to the security offices, they're passing one of the robots. And Z speaks up. "It's our friend. It's our friend." What, this guy? This cosplayer? Yeah, that's us. The machine guy stops and looks at them, confused. Well, not confused. Obviously, it's a robot. Okay. First up, assisting. Sam's the one's going to want to assist here, so he's got to make a soul check with with sense. He's got 3 dice to do this. Luckily, he did. So, Zeus gets 4. He's got 2 upgrade dice for study. Oh, you know what? We can assist, so we got to do the mutation. 3rd. 1, 2, 3. Hardened. All right. 2. Increase the target by 2. Boo. 17. Oh man, dude. All right, so Zeus is going to use viral content, which is he's got slotted, which allows him to heal 2 and upgrade mutation die. Oh no! We're not going to do that. We're going to do this. We didn't do this last time because it wasn't going to work, but Gabrielle's going to trash that mutation die. So boom. All right. Zeus gets 4 mind, 2 for study. He can reroll 4 thanks to Sam's help. Does he have anything else that he can play? No. So let's do it. All right, we are definitely re-rolling. He's got a 6, but I got to re-roll 4 of them because those all suck. Put that 6 here. Much better. 6, 10, and 15. So Zeus. Oh, there he is. R1. This is R1. He's it's an anime. It's an obscure anime comic. He's a cosplayer. Yes, he's great. You sure? Yeah. You know this guy? He says to the robot, and the robot just kind of looks at between the two of them. Oh, he really gets into character. Hi, R1. Hi. Hello. What? Come. So glad we found you. We have friends. He starts. Z starts running. Sam comes up and he's talking to him too. We've got a place for you. The play. What's going on here isn't safe for you, and we could get. And then the security guards aren't so sure about that, but they've kind of backed off. But they convinced the robot to go with them, and they're able to lead it out of the building. But they got to seal this place, which sucks. Oh, wait a minute. Initiate, nope. Let's see if they got anything, any of the... Any sanctify stuff, or... No. If I would have known this was going to happen, I could have... And Zeus could have flipped it to hope. But as of right now, he's got to make a soul check at 15 in order to... Oh, this is funny. If we don't make this, the only card left is that damn... And that makes sense, doesn't it? Okay, they convinced the robot to go with them, but that doesn't mean the security guards are done with them. So we're going to try to sanctify this or seal it. Anybody can do it, though. Seal with soul. Well, Zeus is the only one that has 3 soul. Oh, hey guys, look at this. I've got a demon key. Zeus just happens to have a demon key in his hand. A demon key, when you go to sanctify, you can bury it, succeed at guarding or sealing their nexus. That easy. We're going to bury it. We're going to auto succeed at sealing this. The guards start coming up, but Zeus is like, oh, we got it. We're going. And they walk the clone out, and they take him. It's a short, not too long to get over to Aleph Core. So he be with his other friends who've started tidying up and building things in the lobby. Not sure what they're doing. They're starting to build things they saw in the world. In the short time that they were above ground, they started building things. I'm not sure what, but they're building something. They're making something out of the making something out of the lobby of the Aleph Core building. 1, 2, 3, 4. So Sam is going to discard 1 card for each. No. That's during support. That's during support too. Uh-oh. So the problem is that Zeus doesn't have enough cards to draw. This is the first time it's happened in a while. And does he start immediately fading? Is that what's going on? If you ever require to draw or otherwise remove a card from your deck and there are none, your saint fades. Display a death by your deck to show that you are fading. You play your turns. If the mission continues, though, you will not get additional deaths from that point. If you lose the mission, at least 1 saint will slot a death. If you win, you might be able to avoid the deaths ending the mission. Okay. Once your saint would slot a 9th death. Okay. Yeah. Let's see ending the mission. Where's the death stuff? If you meet the lose conditions, if no saints faded, all saints who faded will slot a death. If no saints faded, choose 1 saint to slot a death. Okay. All right. 1, 2, 3. Oh, is this stuck to? Is this card stuck to? No, it's not. All right, so Zeus draws 4 cards. I could have saved this from happening, but I didn't. He does not have enough cards to draw. He is fading to draw, which means that we take a death card. And it's just a simple card that looks like this. And he's slotting it next to him. He's got an empty slot here. And that sucks. And now he can play. We're passing his turn to Sam. He getting kind of pushed around by those security guards really took a toll on him, and he's not feeling so good. It's the beginning of Sam's turn though, and Sam can use the swimming hole fleeting fragment. He can sacrifice it. Oh, wait, hold up. He's going to do this at the end of Zeus's turn. Discard 1 card for each card in a Fading Saint's discard pile. Or does he want to do that? So roll 1 die, then... Oh, never mind. He's going to use a different one. He's going to use the radio. What he can do is he uses it for Zeus. Zeus is going to roll 1 die. He rolls a 5. He's going to discard 5 cards into his discard pile. And then, which is all of his cards. Then exchange his discard pile for his deck, which is basically empty. And he's going to shuffle the deck. His new deck. But I don't think he's drawing any. So he's still going to have to... He's going to be skipping a turn, but at least he's not dying. Doesn't get rid of the death, though, as far as my understanding is. Sam's turn. We have pretty decent sized deck of omens left, and we've got 2 locations to whip through. Sam draws an Omen of Hope. The terminal is the King Street Station. So the next stop on Sam's list of the area where these machine geists might be is the King Street Station, train station. Let's see. The Doom thing is for moving, so not something we have to worry about. Omen of Hope. Heal 1. He doesn't have anything to heal, and then Rattle Trap. So the first thing they notice when they get to the train station is how quiet it is. And it's at this point of the day. They've been working this, all day. It's night, and it's a good 8-9 o'clock at night. It's dark. There's not many people there, and as they kind of walk down the boarding area, let's see. Sam notices there's ticket booths that don't look like they might have been older ones, because there's like updated newer ones and a booth thing that kicks out little tokens and stuff or takes your credit cards and stuff. And there's this old ticket booths that start spinning a little bit. It kind of grabs his attention. They're like spinning on their own just a little bit, and he walks over to them, and he gets that familiar chill that he does whenever they all the saints do when they're around something that's supernatural, and the things start moving like they're inviting him to them. He's gonna have to do something. He's gonna clear this up. He swears he sees past them. It's like they go down there. There was stairs and the new machines, and then there was like it's like they had moved the stairs at some point, and they'd left these older turnstiles to the side, but they hadn't torn them out. And in the shadows back, he could swear he sees the legs and feet of somebody back there, either sleeping or dead or something. And then they're like drawing him in. And he knows that whatever this is, probably a rattle trap, is in the back, is a supernatural force that's in the back and is using the turnstiles to kind of attract people's attention, and then grabs you when you come up to it. He's going to use his mind. That's 4 dice. And hack, which he gets 2 dice. He gets to upgrade one of those just as a power. We're not going to mutate. He doesn't have to. Sam knows exactly what this is, and yeah. But we're gonna play it as in he's not gonna take care of it right now. Oh, he should have flipped this. He may discard 1 gift to investigate. Okay, that's cool. Huh. He is smart enough to, okay, he doesn't destroy this. He realizes what it is, and he leaves it. He makes a note that'll come back later. And actually, fictionally doesn't make any sense. Like mechanically, doesn't make any sense, because if he was going to deal with it later, it'd go back in the deck. So we're going to think about how he gets rid of a rattle trap. How has he done it in the past? We're going to say he just avoids it for now. They go walking on. They got to find the machine geist. He doesn't get trapped by it. And we'll move on. And he can, because we flipped this to hope, he can discard 1 gift to investigate. So we're going to discard this T-Totem to investigate. Another pair of tie snakes. So as he kind of, no, not today, goes moving on down, some shadows flicker around some not booth, but a bench, and he swears his eyes are playing tricks on him because it looks like a couple of shadows are moving. But sure enough, as he stares long, the shadows move and they come up and they rear up their heads. There's another couple of these snakes. These are supernatural snakes that have been following them. Let's say that. These are things that are being sent from some kind of supernatural force that are why they keep appearing in all these odd places like elevators and now a train station. They're their own little personal psychopumps that are following them being our saints. All right, rage. He's gonna deal with these with rage. Should he use his street sweeper? Why not? All right. Yep. He's gonna add a rage die with his street sweeper that he picked up earlier, and that'll take resist. He doesn't have any resist. So 4 dice. 4 dice to get 11. Sure. I don't want to mutate these guys. I don't need to. Brr, brr. Dead snakes. Alright. He's going to draw back up to 5. And moving on to Gabriella. Omen of Hope. Good. She's got 2 Omens of Hope in her hand. Creation. Okay. Righteous Anger. Phylactery. Let's see if she notices it. Soul or Rage. She's going to roll. This is Resist, so it's 1. She gets 3 Rage dice and 1 upgrade for the Resist or Skill die. 9, 10. So she comes up and sees, of course, hearing the prr, prr. She's like, what are you doing? You're going to attract a lot of attention. He's like, look, and there's snakes. She goes, where are these things following us? She goes, damn things. She kicks it, and it slides over and hits something that goes rolling from underneath the bench. And she's like, what the? She goes over and picks it up, and it's what was it's the phylactery was where the snakes had come out of, and she knows what it is, and it's got its own little powers other than just holding tie snakes. She was like, huh. She takes that with her. Huh. And then she's got 2 Omens of Doom. Well, we want to get through this. We got 1 more location to go. Rampage by 1. Hitman Sampler. Happy Valentine's Day. What? Boost Rage or heal 3 strike gifts. Huh. Do Rage again. She got Strike. Let's see if she sees this. Oh, she does. So that wasn't the only thing. When she bends down, she takes the phylactery, she looks over to where that was, and sitting next to the phylactery was a box, an ammo box. Just like in Fallout. Whoever left this here was, they don't know if it was for them or not, but someone's like had a little trifecta or a little assassination package. From weapons to snakes. And they look up and down, no one's there. No one's here still. This is now Doom, by the way. We've got Trash the Highest Rage die. Another Omen of Doom. Alright. She's got to recycle 1 random card. We're going to play it. Recycled. And pick the Bzzz. Is that yes? Between Death's Heads and Tie Snakes, no idea what's going on. Why are there so many in this area? What is it with this area? Three rage dice. Strike. She's gonna use this Hitman sampler. She's gonna discard it to boost rage. Pop, pop, pop. She's got her. Pulls out a shotgun. It's a fictional thing. We're not gonna recycle these guys because we don't need to. I mean, mutate. 16. She needed a 15. Oh, wow. That was a little bit more than I thought it was. Ooh, heal 1. Okay. Okay, we're going to heal 1. She's still got a blunderbuss. Let's say the Hitman sampler had a little gun in it. She pulls out the gun. Pop, pop. The giant wasp. Well, it's giant like this big. Falls to the ground. Good shooting. Thanks. Thanks. All right, that's it for her. We're going to have Zeus go next. Oh, wait. Zeus can't go next. Zeus. Well, he can go next if he wants to. He doesn't have any cards in his hand, except for this one. I'm going to do him. He's going to pass his turn. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he can draw these cards. Next up, Sam. Yay. Okay. Drop an Omen of Hope. Investigates, yes. The gunshot. The gunshot taken out the bee reverberates around, and Gabrielle is like, "We're gonna need to get going." We tried to. I don't think there's anything. And then she looks, and out of the darkness, walking along the track, is one of the robots. When's the next train? I'm not sure. It could be in a minute. This is Sam. So Sam is going to run. Okay. Well, first off, let's do our soul check. Let's do one of these. 7, 8, 9. Yes. Dr. Cease. Good. Okay. It doesn't actually matter because no one's going to assist him. Well, no, we are going to assist. This is mind. This is a mind check for sure. Okay. All right. So, let's mutate. Yeah, we're going to mutate. 8. Rock solid. Rock solid is 3. A symbol. Trash 1 rage die and 1 body die. Well, we're not going to be using rage or body at all, so that's fine. That sounds good. And a symbol using soul, add 1 bonus die. We're not using soul. We are using mind. Okay, so Sam has 4 mind, 1 for study, and what's his hand like? Okay, he's gonna boost mind with illusion. He's gonna be able to reroll 4 with Dr. Z's. I think we're in a good place. That's 11. 14. 14, he needs 1 more. We're gonna reroll these 4. There we go. Hello. Hey, you need to get off the track. You're gonna get hurt. All these robots have been responding really well. The machine guys have been responding really well to empathy. It immediately comes over to him, drawn to him and his attention. And Sam explains that he's got to get off. He's going to hurt himself, and that they've got a place for him to go. And it doesn't take very much for him to explain, to say it in a logical way that makes sense to the machine geist, and it's not going back to where he was. And so must be at this nexus. That's it. That's all we gotta do to seal this, is to be at this nexus. So okay, sealed. And we run this guy back to. He's gonna go in the friendly pile. Get rid of that. Take it back. Rinse and wash and repeat. Wash, rinse, repeat. And now we've got a colony of like 4 of these robots there in the LF Core building, making themselves a little area that is their own. And then Sam's like, well, the posting, it's getting really late. It's 10 or 11. They're seriously considering turning in. Sam's like, well, hold on, let me check the posting in the dark web about this bounty hunting. And he goes in and he checks, and only one person's responded and saying that he is the response is, is this still a thing? I think I've found one at the Olympic sculpture Olympics. Oh, I think I found one at the park, and where can I deliver it? And the person who put out the bounty hasn't responded yet. Sam goes, I think he might. It's either at the shelter where we're the Pioneer Square Pergola, or it could be Olympic Sculpture Park, which is right next to the Smith Tower. Well, let's go. They all decide that one more. They can't leave it up to this bounty hunter to find it. They're gonna go try to save it. So they go to the park at night to finish it out. It's around 11 o'clock at night when they get there. Win versus soul gift. You got to recycle the gift. Whatever. Okay. That was Sam's turn. Go back up. Now it is Gabriella's. Gabrielle has, well, it's already at Doom, so she might as well play Doom. Downgrade even virtue dice. Oh, great. Coin operated boy. So when they first get there, they're looking around the park. It's a rather large park. It's part dog park, part like pagodas and stuff like that. And there's one like a lake out in front, and there's some people milling around, some kids playing whatever. And the sidewalk before you get in the park, all of a sudden this robot comes up, and at first everyone's like, oh no, this is something else. This is something else entirely. It's more like a yeah. This one's made to look like a human, and is one of the earlier kind of things, and it's more of a novelty kind of robot. Not terribly smart. 18 mine though. That's a lot. We're going to. This is Gabrielle's. Well, she could use body. What do we got in her hand? Oh, yes. She's got a Voltava clay, and she's got a vice dog. So she could try to scare it off with her vice dog. Or at least, yeah, scare it off. Okay, we're going to do this. Nobody can help with body, so we're not going to worry about that. Assisting or mutating. She's got a 3 in body. She's going to recycle or discard a vice dog, add another one. This has got study. She doesn't have study. Okay. Then she can bury this Voltava clay to keep 4 dice in this whole endeavor if she wants. And the dream snare is going to help too. She's got a dream snare. Okay, nobody can help, so we're not going to mutate. All right. 11, 12, 13. If she kept all 4, she'd have 13. Okay, so she's got a dream snare, which means she can evaluate during evaluate versus threat. She can recycle this and recycle any number of gifts. For each recycled gift, she can decrease the target by 1. So she's going to, I don't want to take any damage, recycle these other 2 to make this a 14. And then she's going to bury the Voltava clay to allow her to use all 4 dice. That's basically her whole hand, to finish this thing off. Oh, wait. She could recycle 1 mind or conjure gift to keep 4 dice. Well, anyway, that's basically what she did with that last one. So, this thing is... Hi, kids. Want to have some fun? Gabrielle 6, the Vice Dog on it. The Vice Dog gets up and puts his paws up and pushes it over, and it falls over, and they leave it. I don't even want to deal with it. It'll get up on its own. It'll get up on its own. Don't you worry about it. She's got to draw the 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She's very low in cards. If she has to draw again, she's going to be fading. Okay. That was that. It's Zeez's turn again, finally. He draws an Omen of Doom. Boo. Poverty. Integrating Ray. We'll use Mind. This is Zeez. He's 4 Mind. He doesn't have Conjure. Let's see if he sees this. This gun is actually attached to the coin-operated boys kind of belt. And we'll see if Zeez notices it. He's got 4 dice to roll 12. Holy mackerel. He doesn't. He's wait. We don't want what you're selling, boy, but I'll take this. What is this? What is it? It's a weapon, kind of. You can sacrifice it to add 1 die of each unused virtue. Interesting. If I'm skilled in hack, I can bury this instead of sacrificing, which we all are. So that's freaking... See, I've been looking for a replacement to this tail gunner because it just hasn't really fit thematically, but this is kind of nice. All right, so... Wait, hold on. Okay, I was supposed to trash the highest die, but I had 3 6s, so that's all good. Yep, and that still left me 12. Okay. Increase Rampage by 1. Muscle memory. Alright. Body or soul? Well, his soul is 3. He has resist 1. Alright, he's rolling good now. So as they start walking around the park, a couple of those kids that were playing come running over, asking them if these guys want to buy they want to buy anything. And Zeez, as you know, he's not feeling very good. It's been a long day for him, so he buys what they're selling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He has 7 cards. He's going to discard 1. Oh no, recycle 1. Right? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And pass his turn. Sam, wandering around the park. Moment of hope, yes. What's the park do again? Investigate. Lower the cost to place soul gifts by 1. Don't mind if I do. Avoid, you may avoid. Strix. We are going to avoid. Just because we're going to take a chance that maybe we can just avoid this thing altogether. The Omen of Hope says, in avoid, we may avoid. So we are avoiding. Don't want to deal with another Strix. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gabrielle's turn. Ah, jeez. And that's all she got. Got trash the highest mine die. Hopefully it's not the minion. Love battery. Hey, I got something else for you, Mister, Miss. Check this computer thingy out. Let's see. All right, she's got 3 mine, and she's got hack. Let's see if she gets 13. She gets 15. Let me see that kid. Do you know what this is? Do you know how much trouble you can be in to have this? What? What are you talking about? I'm serious. This is federal time. This is a felony. What? I don't even know what this... Here, take it. Thank you very much. She will take it. She's going to recycle stuff. She has no more omens. She's going to drop it. Zeus is picking up an omen of hope. Look at that. He gets to examine. Soul Stealer. This... one of the last times, the second to last time they were at a park, they found a Soul Stealer on a picnic table, just kind of sitting there. Someone had left it there. He's gonna go ahead and encounter it. Okay, win versus a soul gift. Recycle the gift. All right, we'll see if he'll have to recycle this if he wins it. That wasn't a soul gift before. Oh, it was. Gabrielle, they love battery as a soul gift. She had to recycle it. So I mean, she's gonna be drawing a new card. All right. 13. All right, so here you go. See if he sees this. Strike. He doesn't have any of that. Oh, he does have hack. Okay. All right. Does he see the cat? Yeah, wow. What do you got around your neck there, kid? What, this? Oh, this, you like it? Yeah, I do. I like it a lot. I don't know. It looks kind of old. Looks like it's a little broken. I could fix it. Really? Yeah, I'll try. I'll give you tell you what. Give me $20. I'll fix it for you. I don't want to pay for this. Here, you just take it, old man. All right. 2, 3. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Got to recycle something. Passing on to Sam. Sam would be a good one to meet up with a Machine Geist. Sam, we're running low on omens. Ding. Okay. Sam's looking around the park. He's looking out at copse of trees. And he hears something on the wind. Something calling to him. He has 4 mind. He has resist 1. No, he doesn't have resist. That's right. He does if he plays worry beads. If he plays worry beads, there's resist down here. That's going to give him 1. It's also going to boost his mind for 1. So he's got 6 dice. Yeah, we're gonna roll with that. I'm not even gonna worry about. Boom, 15. No, not today. Not today. He wins. He gets to examine 1. Keyhole necklace. That goes there. This goes here. So when he, well, let's see. Let's see. He shakes off the siren song that's coming from the woods. And let's see. He's got 2. Let's see if he notices the necklace on the ground. He does not. He doesn't have any more omens for... That's 5. We're going to move on to Gabriella. Gabriella's not the best one to... Let's see. If she finds a Machine Geist... Oh, no, she can use Charm. The best one is Disease. There are 2 cards left. One of those 2 is Machine Geist. Is there one of our robots? Let's see. What does he have as far as... He doesn't have anything as far as omens. Nothing really good. Do I have an examine? I don't have many examine cards. You know what? She was able to do it before, so screw it. She can do this. Alright, we're going to do Gut Punch. Yep. A little further in, Gabrielle sees somebody sitting at a park bench at on a picnic table. And she comes up. It's one of the robots. And he's sitting there. It's sitting there, like it's watching. She doesn't know what it's looking at. Maybe it's shut off. As she comes up, though, she notices that there's ants on the ground, and it's watching. It's watching the ants. There's a big piece of something. It's holding some food, and the food's on the ground. It's watching the ants eat the food. Hi. Can I sit with you? Yes, sure. All right. Dr. Zeus is going to want to assist. So we got to roll a soul check with sense 1. Hopefully get 8. 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh boy. So he can't help. Wait, can he? No, so he can't support. So that's fine. You know what? That's fine. We got other ways of supporting. It's not that big a deal. All right, fine. Gabrielle's gonna talk her way through this. She gets 3 mind. She has charm. Let's see. She's got a Wolfram cube. She's going to discard to boost her mind. Sam's got an integrating array he can use. He can sacrifice it. And he's skilled in hack, so he doesn't have to sacrifice. He can bury it to add 1 die of each unused virtue. So it's going to be this and this and this. Booyah. Let's get the Mondrian cell. Will come in handy if he needs it. There you go. Motorhead. That's going to come in handy too. Let's roll him. See if she can charm her way into getting this robot to follow them. Okay. 6, 10, 14. She needs a 1. That she can do just by... She shows this robot her blunderbuss in a way of, check out how cool this is. It's really sweet. He notices it and he likes it. And anyway, she discards that. Her power is, not discard, recycles. She can recycle 1 gift matching her skill to add +1 to a die roll. That is now 15. So Gabrielle manages to sweet talk this robot into following them. And they take it back and call it a night. Because it's been a long night and Zeus is kind of messed up and hurt. And they leave the robots there, and they're gonna keep coming back and checking on these guys, and they could feel a little bit of ownership with them, and these guys are gonna build up a little bit of a community over time. Maybe some more robots there, and they're gonna keep Sam, and because Alefcore is kind of off the grid in a lot of ways, these machines should be safe from anybody who's looking for them, and they'll come, and Sam and Gabrielle and Zeus will come and take them out to different things, take them around so they can learn more about the world and stuff. Let's see, so that's a finish. We don't have to, that's the last one, so we don't have to sanctify. And so we finish mission with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 omens to spare, and we have a death card, which is kind of new. So that's the mission. Let's see what the fleeting fragments are. 1, 2, mission's at? Oh, there you are. Okay. It's not a fragment, that's a mind gift. Conjurer. Alright, I'm interested in seeing what this one is because it's an enduring one. The word cult has a nasty connotation, and in this case it's highly deserved. There are cultists of demonic forces gathering in the dark cellars, but just as dangerous are the cultists of science. You have been one, and you have been the other, and you know the truth. The cults may feel diametrically opposed in their views, but they agree on one thing, that the world will end eventually, whether the people are ready for it or not. Mission. At the mission end, when rebuilding your deck, keep one more soul gift. Yeah, I like it. Gabrielle's got one that's keep one more body gift. Let's see. Everybody's got an enduring fragment, so who's going to get what? Let's do Sam. Yeah, Sam's going to keep that one because his enduring fragment, his other one's kind of, I don't know. Yeah. Okay, I get what his is. His allows him to sacrifice a tool or a golem gift to lower the cost of a to lower the target number by 1, I believe, of any kind of challenge. What's the other ones? The abrupt finish. I think I've read the lights of the taxis crawl through the city's veins, tiny white and red blood cells pumping to the pulse of the traffic lights. Yeah, we've read this one before. When you sacrifice it to move, then draw one card. The charm. The chain wraps around your neck once, twice, thrice, bright as silver but heavy as iron. Where it touches, it clings to your skin as if each link's grown a centipede's leg. We have to keep you safe, the man's voice taunts. Blood trickles down your throat, following the taut line of a tendon. There are such dangerous things out there, after all. It's dangerous to go alone. Sacrifice. Examine one. If it is a gift, then they may draw it. Okay. And finally, the Conjurer. The Sunderland orphanage was no place for kids. Everyone in the building had a hollow look. If you didn't, the headmaster had a plan to give you one. Yeah, we've had this one before. Trash any number of bonus dice, then add +1 for each trashed bonus die. We're going to keep we're going to give Gabrielle the move one because she can take somebody with her, and we're going to give Zeus the Conjurer. We'll dump this one. All right. Thanks for joining us for Retropolis. Next week is going to be Electric Mayhem. You'll see how we kind of play that out. One more. It's one more clone mission in the middle of the Book of Golems. And yeah, thanks for joining, and see you next Saturday. Viva la Dungeon!